Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Viewers, today we will learn and discuss about the work permit types in Ministry of Labor and what is the use of the work permit types and what are the fees also we will discuss. I am making this video for some of my subscriber requests. So if you did not subscribe my channel, kindly subscribe and press the bell icon. So Mohre issue 12 type of work permits which allow establishment registered with Mohre to recruit employees depending on the nature of the job. The type of permits are available, and you know that there are updates for this type of work permits in this year, and this is the update until now is the update for the 12 work permits. We will discuss a work permit to recruit a worker from outside the country. Kindly note that when your company or you or your HR are going to apply the work permit, they are selecting the application in Ministry of Labor as per the employee, if he is inside or outside the country, and also paying the fees in immigration if the person is inside or outside. So this is the one kind of work permit, and second one is a work permit to transfer a foreign worker from one establishment to another. This is for the person who is already inside the UE and cancelled the visa from the previous company, and when the new company will apply the visa, they will pick the work permit to transfer from one establishment to another one. This is the scenario of the work permit. This is also called the work permit. And the third one, a work permit for a resident on family sponsorship. So if you are on husband sponsorship and you have a job in a new company, then the company are applying your visa as a resident on the family sponsorship. And the fourth one, which is very important, a temporary work permit to hire a worker to complete a job within a specific period. Kindly, this is the temporary work permit, and I want to mention that if a male person is on his wife's sponsorship, so the company is applying temporary work permit to hire that worker, and this temporary work permit is for the 6 month, and after that the person will get the labor card because he has already visa on his wife. So if a company want to recruit a person on temporary work permit, they can also hire a worker on temporary work permit, which is for the 6 month. And the fifth one is one mission work permit to recruit a worker from abroad to complete a temporary job or a particular project for a specific period. So this is the mission work permit, and this mission work permit, the Ministry of Labor is giving the quota for the construction companies and some big companies automatically. So no need to apply the quota as per my information. So this is also a temporary work permit. This can be for 1 month, 2 months or 3 months, and this is for the person who are specialized in banking sector or in some other IT sector and some construction sector, and this kind of work permit provided to them. 6 month, a part-time work permit to recruit a worker under a part-time contract where his working hours or days are less than his full-time contract. Suppose if you are working in your company on a full-time like 8 or 9 hours, and a second company wants to recruit you for 3 hours or 4 hours, then this scenario can be work in Ministry of Labor, and they have to apply your part-time work permit. And this work permit is normally 1 year if a new company want to hire for you. And as per the new scenario, there should not be NOC from the previous employer, because sometime it's changing that you need a NOC from your previous employer if you want to work in a second company for the part time. A juvenile permit to recruit a juvenile between 15 and 18 years old, and you know the juvenile normally they are on their parents sponsorship. If a company want to recruit them, so they have to apply their juvenile work permit in Ministry of Labor. So the 8th one is a student training and employment permit to employ a 15-year-old student who is already in the UE. This is for the university students, and if a company want to recruit them for the training purpose and for the employment permit, they have to apply their permit in Ministry of Labor under this category. Where the ninth is UE or GCC national permit to employ a UE or a GCC national. If a company want to recruit a UE or GCC national, they have to apply their national work permit. And the 10th one is a golden visa holder permit to employ a worker holding the UE golden resident visa. If a person or investor has a golden residency and a company want to recruit them, so they have to submit the golden residency work permit holder visa in Ministry of Labor under this category, because there are some golden resident visa holder, they are asking this question also, that what will be the scenario, and there will be a labor card only. One is the national trainee permit to train a UE national. Kindly note, this permit is under the NAFAS program. If you are giving the training of the fresh cadets, and your category will boost. So if you want to train a UE national, you have to apply in Ministry of Labor. And the 12th one is for the freelance permit issued to self-sponsored foreigners in UE who provide services or perform tasks to individual or companies without being sponsored by a specific employer in the UE and without having the employment contract. So these are the 12 work permits in Ministry of Labor as per the new update of this year. Discuss already regarding their use, and now we will discuss about the fees also. Regarding the fees, you are watching the chart. So there is a schedule 1 work permit from inside the country valid resident visa holder. Kindly note, these fees is for the person who has already visa. They can be on their parent sponsorship, because these kind of work permits are normally for the parent sponsorship. So the number 1 is juvenile work permit. The fees is 50 dirhams as per this update, and this is the Mohre fees. If there is any taxes or some VAT, that is excluded from this one. This is the Ministry of Labor fees only. So second is temporary work permit 50. Temporary work permit, I already discussed you that if you are on husband sponsorship, that you can apply this one, your company can apply this work permit. Or if your husband is on your sponsorship, and if both are opposite, then the company can also apply temporary work permit for any employee who has the resident visa already in UE. And the third one, part-time work permit 50 dirhams. Training work permit also the same. Worker test permit also the same. Resident visa holder work permit also the same fees. And the 7th golden visa holder or freelance self-employed work permit for 2 years, this is 250, and the above is also 2 years. So these are for the people who are inside the country. So for holder of the valid visa issued by the ministry, this is for them the fees. So now we will discuss which is very important, schedule 2, work permit from outside the country, all employment types. So as per the update until now, the work permit application for category 1 is 50, 2 is also 50, category 3 also 50, and number 2, issuance of the work permit 2 years, category 1 is 250, category 2 is 1200, and category 3 is 3450. So the third one, issuing of the mission work permit is 250, and for all category the fees is 250. Kindly note that this category also changing if you are employing the different nationality, and you have to go through the culture diversity, and if you are employing the UE national, then your category is changing in the Ministry of Labor. So as per the category, the fees is this one. So now the schedule 3, renewal of the work permit, modification of the employment contract, transfer of employee from one establishment to another. This is for the all contract types. So number 1, work permit renewal 2 years, category 1 250, and other category is fees the same as I discussed above. You can read this one. Second one, modification of the employment contract. If you want to modify the contract, if you want to increase the salary, or if you want to change the position, so you can use this one for modification. The fees is for all categories same. So the third one, transfer from one establishment to another permit. The fees for the category 1, 2 and 3 is constant 50 dirham, and this is the application fees. And number 4, permit for the transfer and employment of worker from one establishment to another. And category 1 labor card fees is 250, 1200 for the second category, and third category 3450. Kindly note, this is the labor card fees, and the third one is the application fees, so do not be confused. And the schedule 4 is the agency license fees, 1 year, and issuance fees, and the renewal fees for the mediation employment agencies. So viewers, today we discussed about the 12 work permits and their use, and regarding the fees also, what are the fees and as per the categories. So hopefully this short video is informative for you. If you want to learn the seal and immigration typing forms, you can connect me. So hopefully this is informative for you. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.